there's some novel stuff there. It's a little rough around the edges. There are some tweaks I would enjoy, but we did find a exclusive secret about connecting when the little nodes change color when you get close to them. That's very good.
Also, triangles. Triangles are very important.
We've known that for a long time.
They've always been important.
Very strong shape.
There's very strong shape.
You can go check that out. That'll be up soon. Probably not until maybe Monday. I'll put that up.
If some so the importance of triangles, I don't know, in architecture I'd not thought of until this game.
I mean, I don't know if you should base all architecture off when ski lifts go bad.
So let's say hypothetically,
I only build in A-frames.
Hypothetically, let's say a worldwide EMP weapon went off that only destroyed triangles.
What? What the fuck are you even talking about?
Would that be a TMP?
No,
that's
right.
good.
No,
That's
listen.
good.
What would happen actually
What would
every
happen?
triangle on the planet disappeared right now?
Okay,
would entire buildings
Dan,
collapse?
Why an EMP?
And
Why
he's
hypothetical.
reducing the relation of what an EMP does.
Yeah, not an actual EMP.
Yeah.
Electricity doesn't play into this.
That's the least troubling of the things you just said.
All right, so say a superhero came out and he was anti-triangle man.
Anti-triangle man is like, haha, I love squares. All triangles are gone.
So
what
all
happens?
all the pizza's gone.
So wait, no.
But only sliced
square pizza.
That is true. They would all disappear immediately, but the round pizzas would be fine.
It's just
literally anything in the shape of a triangle?
You can make future triangles. So the second after the bomb goes off, you can cut the pizza into triangles. But the instant eradication of all triangles, what would that happen?
This is so stupid.
It would be tough. It'd be tough. Like
this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any
Think about
sense.
when you're sitting at your desk.
I think about a lot of things.
Is it only a triangle if you look at it? Like if it can be three-dimensional?
Three lines. It can be three-dimensional as well.
So wait,
Okay, but it has to be a full equilateral triangle or any kind
it can
of
be
triangle?
isosceles.
Okay, it can be
I know
anything.
that's a word.
okay,
Okay.
but like right now, I'm looking at a bunch of cables, and they're making triangles.
Gone.
And it's only from this one
Gone.
angle.
How can that be part
It's
of
only
it?
from this one
These are
angle, though.
rigid triangles.
Would this shape be gone and my microphone?
Yes, that's gone. That's gone.
So this microphone just falls out.
Exactly. That's the type of stuff I'm talking
So
about.
what you're saying is that post this this triangular,
We'll say the TMP.
this triangular disaster, anyone who attempts to make a triangle, it would instantly disappear.
No,
No.
he says those are
Future
good.
triangles
Yeah,
are
fine.
fine,
But
but existing
So
triangles just in that
society would
moment
have
of
to
time.
rebuild its cache of triangles following this.
Yes.
Listen, Dan, number one, I was on board with you until you fucking ruled out all the things that look like triangles. Like,
What if I did
like
this? What if I made my mouth like a...
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Is it
I'm
gone?
No,
standing...
we'll say permanent triangle forms. Like, okay, there's some shelving here,
Yeah.
and there are little triangles, so
Yeah.
those would be gone.
This idea sucks.
Wait,
now.
okay, so would buildings fall down?
Would sailboats be gone?
Yes.
Yeah, sailboats,
Guess
the
what?
sails would be
Guess
gone.
what? There's triangles everywhere, and especially with your freaky deaky rules about what the hell disappears. You said just because wires are in the shape of a triangle.
I resent
What about
that.
Diamond Dallas Page? Is that a diamond? What if he
if he's doing it
bisexual?
at the moment, his hands are gone.
That's a four. Technically,
What
that's a
is he
four
gone,
angle.
or is anything within that?
Jay-Z and DDP need to be very careful.
So what if he's looking through it? Is anything he looked through it like gone?
No, just his fingers that make the diamonds.
okay,
or
good.
the triangles, yes.
Man,
Okay, but so basically it would be like a massive global catastrophe if this happened,
It
right?
would be pretty catastrophic.
Like buildings, most buildings would fall down?
I mean, if you had a square and drew a line through it, it's gone.
Yeah, like the
it's
point
two
you're
triangles.
the point you're trying
Right.
to make is that triangles are really important in architecture.
Dan, guess what? The only difference between two lines and a shape is a fucking triangle. So as you connect those two lines one more time,
Well, right, I know, but there
everything's
are
gone.
squares. Hey, this piece of paper is still fine because it's
No,
not
just-
currently a triangle.
No, but what happens if I was in the middle of doing folding it in half?
Well, yeah, if you do that, then that's gone. But we're not talking about
We
that.
could easily euthanize this conversation.
Why?
Just by
How?
telling Dan that no, probably squares are more important.
But no one's answered the question: would most buildings fall down?
Yes.
A lot
Yes!
of them, yeah.
You-
Okay, so it would be a global catastrophe. Like if triangles disappeared, people would die.
Yes.
I feel like you
Absolutely.
could say that about so much stuff.
Absolutely.
Well, right. I
like-
specifically am curious about triangles.
If a
rocks
dodecahedron disappeared, I bet somebody would die.
No, we are. Somebody animate this, please.
TDP losing his
man.
hands.
Somebody would die from
He can't
that.
do yoga anymore.
This
I probably
sucks.
could.
Yeah.
All people
downward
with,
dog.
people with those triangle hats, all like the Revolutionary War
Yeah. Any war
reenactors.
reenactors, they're suddenly inaccurate.
How are they going to do it?
Thing.
That was good.
The
There's
entire
suddenly
economy of
inaccurate.
Colonial Williamsburg we wiped out in an instant.
Wait, so is it that that we all just forgot what triangles are too, or are we just like
No,
where'd
no,
they
it's
go?
like shit. We got to start over.
It's also
they
like,
go?
What if somebody was about to flick one of those little
Yeah,
paper
footballs.
footballs,
Yeah.
and then like right then when
Boink.
the TMP goes off, like whoa, he looks
Okay,
like an
also,
idiot.
Dan-
Surely their lunch period is ruined.
How are you gonna play, dude? How you gonna play PlayStation games?
Dual. Just that
only
button.
3
It's
buttons?
gone.
Well, no, because the actual button's a circle. So I think just the
How would
ink-
you know what button it is? You'd
Oh,
never know.
Well, only the ink on the triangle goes away. 'Cause the actual-
The operating system, when you load the loading thing, has the triangle pop up. Stuff would never load. You know, it goes.
no,
through all
you
the
just wouldn't
shapes.
see it in this based on the
This is
TMP.
the worst episode of Black Mirror ever. I just turned that shit off right
Yeah.
away.
Season
I'm like,
82
they
got real
really
bad.
are
I gotta
write my
husband for
pilot.
fucking- Yeah, come on.
I can't imagine why you're not on Hot Ones.
Put me on hot ones.
Hey, we got to it. We
Yeah.
got to it. Good job.
You
Dan.
mentioned
Hashtag put Dan on hot ones.
You mentioned Hot Ones before the show. We were talking about it before the show, and then when I loaded up to watch fucking the Anthem footage, right next to me is fucking Hot Ones.
That's
Whose
just
phone's
Anthem.
recording?
It's
That's
the
the mics.
specific episode
Yeah.
I brought up too.
Is that the
Gordon
latest
Ramsay
episode?
one. Yeah, I mentioned the Gordon Ramsay
Okay.
episode of Hot Ones.
If
I don't
it's the
think anything.
latest
The
one-
latest
I mean,
one, no,
it's-
the latest one is actually the Broad City girl.
And somebody's phone is recording us and funneling it into
Well,
the
on your
audio.
incognito mode browser,
Literally every
no way.
microphone is listening to us.
Yeah, but that's a coincidence. That's a
no,
currently.
no, that's there on purpose, Dan. Come on.
What are you trying to do here?
What am I trying to do here?
triangles.
I can't
man.
tell if you're fucking
It's
with me.
Am I
triangles.
fucking with you, or
What's
did we?
less likely?
Yeah.
The idea that all of our microphones are listening to us and therefore using the algorithm to advertise more products to us that might have something to do with something we just said out loud, or triangles being wiped out of fucking existence?
I never said it was likely or even possible.
Dan,
I
so-
was hypothesizing.
All right, ready?
Well, those are your only two
No, I
options.
think
So
it's
which is
YouTube-
it?
It's YouTube's algorithm deciding, hey, you just enjoyed this fine Giant Bomb content. Perhaps you'd like.
What are triangles
First
on
We
YouTube?
Feast right after that.
Okay. Remember I talked about Super Mario? I just refreshed the page and I talked about Super Mario Galaxy, and all of a
Look at
sudden
it.
Super
There it
Mario,
is.
I refreshed it and it moved it
Danny
up.
boy.
Explain to me though. I understand.
Now it has Hot Ones and Super Mario Land on there.
Okay.
Talk about wrestling a lot.
Yeah.
Talk about wrestling.
I've got that covered.
Vince McMahon. Oh,
Stone Cold
he'll
Steve
come out of the
Austin.
fucking mirror.
He's gonna
Smell
bust
what
through
the
the
Rock
wall
is
and
cooking.
suplex you.
That's like some Jumanji shit right there.
All right, let's move on. Thanks, Dan, for keeping it on the rails.
What the fuck?